Nothing is ever as it seems with Mikhail, is it? What is he dragging you into this time? The NAR fish tank is a very murky and dirty place. Can you really tell the difference between a big fish and a bottom feeder when you meet them?
I should have taken that job at my father-in-law's factory. Shit.
I'm in position. How is this a good vantage point? No tower, no hill?
Right. You won't need a tower. There should be a control unit nearby. Find it and power it up.
Found it. What is this thing? Mikhail, what are you not telling me? And where is this big fish?
He'll be flying over in a helicopter pretty soon. All you need to do is fire up the missile defense system. The rest is automated. Pretty fucking awesome, right? It's old Soviet technology. I found it totally by chance. Don't tell me that's not a great fucking plan.
What? You want me to shoot down a helicopter? Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Au contraire, mon frère. It's the perfectly rational thing to do. Cut off as many of the Hydra's heads as you can! This is insane, Igor. You've no idea who's on board. I know we want to take down NAR, but blowing unidentified targets out of the sky is a war crime.
This is fucking crazy! I am not going to shoot without knowing for certain who's on board that helicopter. It could be women and children for all we know.
You've got to get your head straight, pal. Everyone here, everyone in that chopper, they're all NAR volunteers. Every one of them deserves to die for what they did to me and my friends!
I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm not going to do it. It's over, Mikhail.
You couldn't pull the trigger, huh? I knew it. Don't send a fucking pussy to do it. Ah, fuck?
Accept it and move on. That's not how we do things around here.
You think you can tell me how we do things? My best buddies were slaughtered by these assholes. They tortured us. They clamped electrodes on my fucking nipples. Can you imagine what that's like, huh?
Calm down, Mikhail. I want to get them as much as you, but not like this.
I'm not going to fucking calm down. You robbed me of my revenge. You think you're something special, fucking egghead. Really, you're just a common thief. You are a major fucking disappointment, Igor.
What the hell was that?
I don't have time for cowards and pussies, which is what you are. Piss off!
This partnership, or whatever you want to call it, isn't working. You need to leave.
What the fuck? This is my warehouse! I'm the landlord here!
You've already been paid. I don't want to see your face again until the end of our contract.
What's going on, Igor? Let's do this.
Everyone, it's time to hit the power plant. We all know it's not going to be easy. We tried before, and not everyone made it. But this time we're smarter and better prepared. I know we can do this. We have to do this. It's the only way we can find Tachana and end NAR.
Mousy, you're talking about striking at the heart of the Rat King. But have you learned everything possible about his plans?
I have evidence that NAR was conducting Chernobylite experiments back in the 90s. Tachana and her baby were two of their subjects. With the rate at which their technology is progressing, soon, nothing will be able to stop them. We must act now.
What about that black mask-wearing motherfucker? Have you identified him?
His name is Boris Glukov. He, Tachana, and I were close friends until he betrayed us. He helped the KGB gather evidence against Tachana, then continued to work for NAR after my accident. He experimented on himself with Chernobylite and ended up with great power. He's strong, one of the strongest, but we can beat him. Together. This is much bigger than anything any of us has done before. If you want to back out, this is your chance.
One organization holding this much power is against everything I believe in. And besides, this is personal for me. Count me in.
You know how I feel. The Rat King must be stopped at all costs, Mousy. I'm in.
I started out doing this for a paycheck. But I'm going to end it for my brother in arms. For Anton. Let's do this.
I appreciate your trust. We can't count on the element of surprise, but we know enough about NAR's vulnerabilities to make this work. Time and again, NAR has shown they would rather capture than kill me. We can use this to our advantage. We'll dress somebody up as an NAR officer, escorting a prisoner. Me. That's our ticket inside. We have 2 NAR uniforms, both male. Any takers?
I'll do it. I have no problem posing as an NAR officer. My hand is still giving me trouble, but I can deal with it.
You should take someone who can keep his cool when things go sideways, as they inevitably do. Trust me on that.
All right, we still have 1 more uniform. Any takers? NAR must have upgraded its digital defense perimeter and surveillance system by now. A skillful hacker should be able to at least temporarily disable them.
I'm your man, Mousy. The great Ratcatcher has blessed me with a knack for that kind of thing. Electronics, surveillance, computers. There's no one better than me.
I need someone to cover our asses in case we end up in the shit. Someone who can take down a target from a distance, or at least create a diversion.
Firearms are my preferred method of solving problems, but I can definitely distract them.
My shooting's impaired since I injured my hand, but I can manage.
Last but not least, a spy. I want someone to monitor NAR activities and keep us informed about their moves.
I know the power plant like a boy knows the woods behind his house. Let me take care of it.
Does everyone know what to do? Last chance to reconsider. Let's talk about our roles again. I appreciate your trust. Time and again, we'll dress somebody up. We have 2 NAR.
I'll do it.
You should take some...
All right, we still... NAR must have upgraded. A skillful hacker should be able to...
I'm your man, Electronics.
I need someone...
Firearms are my
My shooting's impaired since...
Last but not least, a spy.
I know the power...
I don't really think we need this kind of support. Does everyone know what to do?
This is it, my love. The last stretch. You've been through so much for me. Make sure you're ready, because it will take everything you have. Your wits, your strength, your plan, your companion's loyalty, everything. Good luck, my love.
This is it. Today's the day, whatever happens. Everything sorted, guys? Can we start our prisoner escort on?
I'm ready. Though my hand still hurts like hell.
If the uniform doesn't get us in, we have one more ace up our sleeve. Their friend-enemy password. They say, we quell the storm. And we reply, and ride the thunder. Remember it. Before we enter the lion's den, I need to triple-check everything is ready. How's my techie? Have you logged into their system?
I'm in, Mousy. What do you need me to do? Overload their systems? Bypass security? You ask and I'll do it. But don't be rash. Once we get started, it's only a matter of time before they kick me out again.
Sniper, are you in position? Have you got eyes on?
Sure thing, partner. Got you on a scope as we speak. I even saw you pick your nose a second ago. I might not be the best shot in the zone, but even Tarakan couldn't miss at this range.
There are a few sentries outside the gate. That's obstacle number one.
Since I was a kid, I've always wanted to shoot someone in the head with a silenced rifle. So elegant, so efficient. All you have to do is give the order.
Don't forget that you're a prisoner, Igor. Downcast, hopeless. Use this to our advantage.
Okay, showtime. This better work.
Halt! Who goes there?
Stand down, Private, and clear the way. I'm escorting this stalker to his interrogation.
Yeah, I mean, yes, sir. You can find the brass in the tent behind the gates. I assume you know the way?
So far, so good. But it's getting harder now. NAR's upgraded some of the old security features. Security checkpoint. What used to be a radiation detector is now a biometric scanner. Clever.
I already found the right database. I'll upload your biometric data, and you can walk right through.
They're behind cover. I can't take them all from this distance. But I could pop up those fuel tanks a few hundred meters behind your position. You can slip through it in the chaos. Bad thing is, I'll have to give up this position.
Once those gates read my biometrics, my cover will be blown. We need to convince them somehow that we're friendlies.
Tarakan, I like your thinking.
One moment. Yes. Done and done. Those gates won't be a problem, Mousy.
Time to move. With a little luck, they won't notice us. The entrance should be very close. It's a large metal door to the tech access corridor. Nothing I can't handle.
Remember the charges I prepared for breaching security doors? Powerful, but quiet. Like sticking a curling iron into a pound of butter. Or maybe you want to save them for later.
Damn! If I force the lock, it'll trigger the alarm. This will be tough.
I can try to remotely unlock the door without tripping the alarm, but no guarantees. You'll have to move very quickly, Mousy.
The lock is wired to the alarm system, but Sashko's charges will destroy both the lock and the trigger mechanism. I should be fine. Charges armed. Stay back.
Another life lost because of you. What happened to your grand plans? Your companion is about to meet his end in this reality. You should figure out what led to this so you can plan accordingly next time.
What's happening?
This had to happen, Igor. You need to be saved. We all need to be saved.
Did you just...
There's no other way. She asked me to save you from the worst fate imaginable.
Have you lost your goddamn mind? You're not making any sense.
You can run, Igor, but you cannot hide from this.
What the fuck? The electronics are sizzling as if they're going to explode.
That's to be expected, Mousy. The power plant's electrical system is antiquated, falling apart. We should find a way to short-circuit the power.
I have access to the circuit board. Perhaps I can cut power to the nearest corridor.
Have you been listening, Mousy? I can turn off the entire sector remotely, no problem. I'll only leave the light on at your location.
I could run to the switchboard and shut the whole thing down, but you might as well call that suicide.
Tarakan, I like your thinking.
Today, the darkness is our friend, Mousy. You're completely now safe.
We're getting close to the reactor floor. I think we managed to dodge the main security detail. As long as we maintain our cover, we should be good. I'm in the Golden Corridor. It looks like NAR beefed up security after our little escapade. Not unexpected.
Going in guns blazing is going to be a huge risk for you. I can kill them alright, but then I need to make myself scarce.
Get the ball rolling, Sashko.
Got it.
Are you still alive, you little turd?
Mikhail! What the hell?
You're still breathing. That's too bad.
What? Why?
I just decided you and these NAR bitches deserve each other. Have a fun date. Mwah. Mwah.
Sashko asked you to destroy the Moscow Eye or make it work for you. Your choice was to make use of the PDA upgrade. While searching Tarakan's hideout, you disarmed his traps, leaving the place vulnerable to the NAR. You considered rearming the traps, but feared that in Tarakan's hideout, you faced a choice. Either save some data from his old computer, or burn it to prevent it from falling into the NAR's hands. You decided to take a chance and saved the data. Mikhail wanted you to help him wipe out the NAR servers. You did as he asked, but missed an opportunity. Tarakan was apprehended by the NAR, and you saved him from certain death. Tarakan asked you to burn all of his... Olivier asked you to keep your head down and only steal a few bullets from the NAR shipment. You saved Mikhail from poisonous gas. You met with Professor Semenov, your old mentor. He tried to convince you that he's only a lesser scientist with the... Gorgi told you where to find the plans for the power plant, but the NAR got wind of it. Mikhail asked you to save his wounded business partner. You went to the NAR base and confronted Gorgi Semenov. You believed his explanation. Mikhail tried to trick you into shooting down an NAR helicopter. You passed Sashko's test by jumping from the window. You reached the supplies, but someone else got there first. You killed him and took the food. Let's rearrange the timeline, Igor.
Hey, don't hurt me! I'm unarmed!
Hands where I can see them. I take it you're the traitor.
What?
You'll have to be a lot more convincing.
All right, but those...
And what?
One thing led to another, and... Obviously they didn't...
Interesting.
Yeah, but not nearly... You're new to the zone, right?
How did you know that?
I need to go now.
Who's they?
Sorry, I can't...
Sorry, but I don't like your story.
Who I am?
We're both in a tough spot.
Yeah, looks like...
Just another stalker trying to make it in the zone, eh?
Yeah. What?
You met Kostya. He was captured and held prisoner by the NAR. He asked you to release him, but you hesitated, wanting more time to think it through. You left him to rot in jail. You successfully brought the food back, but were unsure if you could tell Olga about Kostya. Perhaps you could have asked her to join you? You decided to tell her that Kostya is dead, and now Olga is devastated. Sashko asked you to detonate some explosives with a detonator you found. What if they heard it? You met Kostya. He was captured. You left him to rot. Let's rearrange the timeline, Igor.
Let me out and let's get back to Olga. I'll make sure you get the credit for retrieving the food.
This guy's sketchy. Let's leave him here. If he's...
All right, you're free.
Thanks.
Kostya asked you to give him food for the Samoshils so he could incapacitate Matvey and run the village differently. You felt his plan was unacceptable. You successfully brought the food back, but were unsure if you could tell Olga about Kostya. Perhaps you could have asked her to join you? In the end, you decided to leave the village. Are you ready to readjust the timeline, Igor?
I retrieved your supplies.
Thank you for saving Kostya. If you need anything at all.
How about joining forces?
And I could use someone who knows so much about NAR technology. Lead the way.
I'll... Oh.
Kostya asked you to give him food for the Samo. You felt his plan was unacceptable and let's rearrange some pieces.
You have the supplies, right?
What?
I really need you to hand them over.
Either you tell me what is this or...
All right. Look, I've been trying to help these people for years.
Go on.
But for some reason, they don't trust me. They only listen to Olga and that old coot Matvey. Don't get me wrong, I love Olga. I love all of them. They're my family, and I live...
Maybe they don't trust you because you're a lying sack of shit. What do you want with the supplies?
Matvey needs to learn his place. He's reckless, makes decisions, his reign of terror. Then I can make...
Well, that's...
I'm a doctor, as you know. If you help me with this, you'll always find support here. Whatever you...
Before I make up my mind, I need you to come clean about one more thing.
Yes. I trust that you can see this and will make the right...
Trust in the great Ratcatcher's wisdom. Sometimes he guides us to this Matvey. I've known him for a taste of rat.
All right. But remember, you were...
Absolutely.
These events have not happened yet, as the future is not predetermined. You went to the NAR base and you believed his ex... You and your team you made the choice to Sashko asked you to detonate some explosives. What if they heard it? Sashko asked you to, in the end, you... Sashko asked you to destroy the Moscow Eye, or make... While searching Tarakan's hideout, you considered rearming... In Tarakan's hideout, you decided... Gorgi told you where to find the... Mikhail asked you to save his... You went to the NAR base. You believed... Sashko asked, what if they heard in... Sashko asked you to blow up the NAR check. In the end, you and your team had two options for dealing with Koslov. You made the choice. You decided to kidnap Koslov. You met with Koslov in his office. You brought Koslov in for group interrogation. These events have not...